on these wells, I've highlighted the well logs when they run them down. And these are long horizontal wells, as you can see, going back and forth. But in a way, these well logs are almost like 3D seismic for the engineers. And then here, this is the Matterhorn that we're talking about. It's the Austin Chalk wells. Got them here, 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 here. Another one down here. But the fascinating thing is that they are targeting really good wells. And what I believe they're doing is Austin Chalk wells. If you've seen my other videos, you have to go through a fault. The faults have all the oil in them. So they're using these, and whenever there's cracks in the Eagleford from faulting, they can basically see how big the fault is through the logging. But more importantly, they know when they're going through where they're going to run through a fault, if that makes sense. So using this right here, they can say, okay, we've got a big fault here, we've got a big fault here, 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 if that makes sense. And then they have another one over here. So I think they're using these and they're actually calculating and pinpointing where major faults are. And then they're using the Austin Chalk wells to really go through it. On this next video, or not video, but on this next part, I'm going to show you, this is that same overview. Can't exactly see. This is over, this is 3,700 barrels, 3,500 barrels. This is a 3,195 barrels. But you can see where they're coming over. And I think that's really, really important. Really important. But it is fascinating. I'm curious your thoughts. They've got a lot more acreage they can do this on. And all of these wells, these Eagleford wells, are from the 2011, 2012, 2013. So it was cheaper cost to pick up the leases, probably lower royalties as well, not 25%, maybe 20%. And they're all paid for because they're held by production. So these wells, in essence, are being drilled without any royalty cash bonuses per acre. You still got to pay the royalty, but at the same time, you don't have to pay the cash bonus. So depending on what the water is, this could be a home run for EOG over the next 5 or 6 years. These 7 wells alone produced in excess of 2 million barrels of oil. I think it's like 2.5 million barrels of oil, which is huge. At $40 oil, I mean, what is that? Over 100 million, close to. So $100 million, the leases were already paid for. The Eagleford wells deeper on these leases have produced anywhere from $2 million to $5 million, or 2 million to 5 million barrels of oil, excuse me. Yeah, that would have sucked. But this is definitely something that they're turning up on, and they're really starting to permit on as well. I'll keep an eye on this. If you follow me on Twitter at Joshua Pollard, I've actually posted about this a couple times. But 4,500 barrels a day, 4,600 barrels a day, that is massive, massive initial potential test. And on top of it, these wells pre-test will produce 10 to 30,000 barrels of oil and not a lot of water. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe, and I'll try to keep you updated on this coming up for the earnings. Thanks.